Game face.
2, 1.
And welcome back to the Unfunded podcast, episode 50-something, here with your... 53?
Well, we haven't released one, which I don't know.
Oh, yeah. This is your job to have them written down.
I think it'll be 53.
Okay, good guess. Here we are with the Unfunded podcast, episode 53. I am your host, Lachlan Jones, professional triathlete, here with my good friend...
Lleyton Wall, Unfunded podcast, professional triathlete.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And we have had a pretty quiet, actually, couple of weeks.
Yeah. Not much has really gone on.
I'd love to say, all the hype and this and that, but the short course world's a little bit quiet. I mean, unless
very, very quiet.
Unless we're missing some things.
We haven't got a guest on. We've been slacking on that department a little bit.
We have a little bit. We've got it. We've obviously got that exciting one. Yeah, we've got an exciting one with the president.
Hopefully that comes out before this, so you should have listened to it.
Yeah. So that's actually a very good point.
Go into this.
No. Just in case.
Oh, okay.
Just in case. So we're recording this one June 30th. Obviously a week before, probably 10 days before this will be released. Lleyton Wall has to go home and see mummy and daddy. So we've got to record this episode a week early. So this is a bit of a Tizzy recap, which is also going to be a week later. Tizzy recap, Hamburg preview.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
There's not much in between anyway.
Yeah. Lleyton's a little bit homesick.
No, not really.
Lleyton is homesick. Has to go back to mummy and daddy.
Yeah, I need to go home. Go back to the retirement village. Yep. Ground myself. Put my feet in the dirt instead of being like up here with all these city slickers.
Little city slick.
Yeah.
Mate, stop acting like Port Macquarie
is pompous city slickers.
Acting like Port Macquarie.
So it is. It corrupts you up here.
Is like farm territory, bloody country bumpkin over here.
No, it isn't. It's just a coastal town.
You're all real estate moguls down there. Like, I don't know if you know that.
Don't know.
You go to Port Macquarie to retire.
Yeah.
That's one big retirement.
Great spot in the world.
My nan is literally there retiring right now.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's perfect for that.
Good for you. I guess you guys have similar traits, so makes sense. Old soul.
Oh.
Anyway, how you been? What's been going on? Give us a recap.
Good. Same old.
Same with the triathlon world, just not really a lot going on, is there?
Not really a lot, just cruising through life. Thought I'd change it up and go home to just, do something different. Actually fighting a little bit of a, like when you're
sick?
Kind of in a training block. No, I'm on the edge.
Why would you stop edging? Why would you tell me that?
No, but I'm not like
stuck in a room with you for the next hour and you're sick.
I just feel a little bit in the back of my nose. Maybe that's why I sound a bit weird, if you didn't notice. But yeah.
I can feel a cold coming on.
Nah, I feel all right. But when you're kind of on edge, I feel as if when you stop doing a lot of things, like when you're less busy and you relax, your immune system goes, "Ooh, I can relax too." And then it gets hit by something usually. Do you get that?
One completely uneducated.
I honestly, every time the school term ends or like uni exams end, I always it's like you kind of like build up the stress and then stress deloads.
Stress is usually the thing that kicks it off though. So
yeah, I know, but I'm not stressed in the slightest.
I've
got nothing else to do. I have to train and do a podcast for the next 2 weeks.
Absolutely no evidence to back that theory, but yeah, sure. Well, yeah, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, I reckon it is.
Right.
Maybe it's the scungy kids at school.
Yeah. You're definitely getting sick from them, especially in the freezing cold
Gold Coast,
15-degree Gold Coast right now. Yep. Everyone's layered up because it's so cold.
Everyone's got their puffer jacket out, mate.
Yeah.
Everyone has their North Face puffer jacket.
Yeah.
They're on sale at Harbour Town. Anyway, Lockie, what have you been up to?
Returning to run. I think we said that last week, return to run. But just increasing that slowly, working away, getting a lot of FOMO. God, people love telling you that they're in Europe, don't they? Haven't you seen every story?
Not really.
Oh,
to be honest,
okay.
Yeah.
Every second story, I swear. I swear.
I mean, besides the triathletes.
Well, yeah, it's triathletes, but also it's European summer. All the people
actually,
you follow.
I've seen a few.
Everyone's in
Not
the Dolomites.
Not as many as last year, though.
I see a lot of people at the Dolomites.
Yeah, Dolomites are cool.
That's kind of the new cool thing.
Yeah.
It shifted from the beachy holidays to the mountains of the Dolomites. Like, it is cool, but far out, I couldn't do that much walking.
Where would one country in Europe, if you could go back, or only had to go back to one country in Europe, what would it be?
I feel like France has got the most variety.
Okay.
It's probably
There you are.
France. Don't mean to be like, kissing France's butt, because I feel like we do that a lot with their athletes and how good they are. But I feel like France has got the variety. You can go to like the French Alps. You've got Nice. You've got some beautiful beaches. You've got wine country. You just
True.
got. I feel like you can do a lot in France.
That is true. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I'd say France.
I'd go Italy, to be honest.
Probably the same. Probably
Yeah.
they're pretty similar, aren't they?
Very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still go Italian Alps, Dolomites.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I'd love to. I would actually love to do a bit more in Norway. Again, not trying to jump on the Norwegian hype train, but I feel like that's a bit of a.
Have you been to Norway before?
Nah, never. The Scandinavian.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, but
Maybe post triathlon.
don't want to
They
go
need to
there.
get that Bergen World Cup back. That was really cool.
Mate, that was brutal.
Yeah.
That was a brutal course. I remember wanting to race that. I think it was back in like 2022 when it was first on, and then I wasn't very good at like my big weakness at the time was cornering.
Yeah.
Like I was technically like horrible, and I had to work on it for like 3 years to get to the point where I am now, where I'm basically like Tadej Pogacar now. But I remember looking at that course thinking, nah, I can't
go.
They have this like downhill kind of like there's like 3 switchbacks
Yeah.
on like a road that's the size of a footpath, and I'm like, I can already see myself getting dropped from 4 packs
Yeah.
in this race. Like
Down
absolutely
there.
not. I could maybe come out in the front. Like I was a good swimmer, so I can come out top 5 to 10, hopefully be in the front pack, and then I'll be 50th getting off the
See you
bike.
later.
Like, yeah, see you boys at the end, because I'm not going down here.
I don't think it will ever come back though, because those Norwegian boys aren't racing a short course anymore. So
yeah, exactly.
it's not really iconic.
No, and we've just completely got so sidetracked. We were talking about
Triathlon in our life.
no. We were talking about our lives, and now we're all of a sudden onto racing. So
Yeah.
let's get
Loser triathletes, mate.
Yeah.
Far out.
All right.
You can't be normal for more than 2 seconds.
Exactly. Let's get back on track here. And what's been going on around the world? The big hype around the world right now.
The Versace bike, which isn't the Versace bike.
Okay, so we were talking about what we were having the conversation, what to talk about today, and Lleyton goes, "Oh, did you hear about like the bike that's been in the fashion in the modeling shows?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we'll talk about that." I get to the run sheet, he spelt it so wrong. First, he's basically spelled Vasco, like, but with an I on the end. So Versace bike hype. One, it was Louis Vuitton. It was a Louis Vuitton runway show. You saw the Pro Tri News guys. That was pretty funny. Where
Yeah.
they were like cropping people's faces onto it. That was pretty funny. But Lleyton was saying he was pretty upset that he didn't get the call up.
Yeah, I was actually.
For
I
that?
know I would have been quite good in that.
Oh, I'm going to be
It
honest.
was like a Pharrell Williams, not Pharrell Williams, was it?
You're just making up names now.
No, it was Pharrell someone.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
singer.
Look, I'll be completely honest. I
was like his
think
thing.
you're close to a foot off how tall you need to be.
Yeah.
What are you,
I know.
5'9"?
Yeah, 5'9", something
you?
like that. I think so, yeah. Bang on, pretty average.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. That was a joke. I actually thought I was downplaying you there, but the fact you are 5'9", crazy. 5'9", and you might need to tan a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm a bit pasty at the moment.
Yeah.
But surely, like, we need models of all shapes and sizes.
The CD Mo as well, probably not doing
Well,
them justice.
there was a surfer dude there, and he didn't look much like a surfer. And there was also a dude carrying a bike who didn't look like a runty little bike rider.
We're at the
Why
age,
do we need the buff dudes?
Yeah, we're at the age now where we're at the point, I think, in the world and civilization where you can look, anybody in the world can be a model.
Yeah.
Anybody in the world, because you have to be positive
Yep.
and inclusive.
Yep.
And anybody can be a model. So you know what?
Exactly.
You probably could.
Yeah,
you ride a
exactly.
bike. So
I ride a bike. I reckon I would have
you would
showed
know,
up.
You would know how to carry it
I would
better
know
than
how to
anybody
carry
else.
it better than him. I wouldn't have carried it, to be fair. I mean, it was a pretty cool bike.
It was just dripped out.
Imagine having one.
Not UCI legal whatsoever.
Yeah. it was
Whatsoever.
sick.
They had the tri-spokes on it. Like, it was purely there for show.
Yeah.
Obviously. I'd love to see the paint job that they had on there. That's probably a couple kilos there. Wouldn't have been a fast bike.
Ooh. The setup. Did you see the setup though?
Yeah, but like with the paint job and
okay,
like,
this is going to be pretty nerdy. It had like Dura-Ace. It had an oversized pulley wheel with like the aero pulley wheel cover. It had everything that you could have. Tri-spokes front and back.
It's crazy that it was for a runway show, like this Louis Vuitton runway show, and you're like, did you see the pulley wheels on that thing and the oversized?
No, but they thought about
That's
it
the
all.
crankset. Dura's crankset on that.
170 mil cranks.
Yeah, the guy's like, you're not even looking at the Louis Vuitton outfit. You're like, oh, look at those tri-spokes.
Yeah, those Princeton Carbon Works tri-spokes.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah.
That was a spectacle in itself.
Another thing on, I guess, bikes, and I don't think we really have this on the run sheet, but I don't think Louis Vuitton's going to be bringing out their own, brand of bikes anytime soon. As cool as that would be, I don't think that's really their area of expertise. However, Pro Tri News did do a bit of a post the other day about China bikes making its way into the scene.
They're massive. And you've seen a fair few pros actually signing with them now. Kurt McDonald, an Australian pro. He's
Taylor
racing
Spivey.
a fair bit of T100. Yeah, Taylor Spivey. They're all racing on the quick pros.
Yeah.
And they actually look like very good bikes.
I don't. I mean, look, I'm not a bike manufacturer, but nearly everything in the world's built.
Yeah, it's coming out of China,
It's coming out
Taiwan.
of China. Like, surely there's going to be more and more of these things, and especially like we've seen. I think it was Steph Curry just signed with like obviously this is very different, but like he just signed with a Chinese shoe brand, and like God knows how much money they threw at him for that. But if they've got the money, they're going to start it trickles down. That even though we're a small sport, we're not going to be getting Steph Curry kind of money.
I guess it's like Kip Run.
Yeah,
which is what's the brand in Europe? It's like Sports Power for us.
I don't even know what Sports Power is.
Kip Run. Oh, don't you like Rebel Sport?
Oh, I didn't
know
know
what Rebel Sport is?
Yeah, I know what Rebel Sport is.
Yeah, but like Kip Run is a brand off the Euro like Rebel Sport equivalent.
Oh,
what's it called?
Oh shoot, mind blank.
I don't know, but that kind of industry and that.
We're not in Europe this year, so we haven't been reminded.
Yeah, fuck, what is it? Anyway, that kind of like product that comes from maybe it's like a little known kind of not seen to be very good. It's not a big name brand. Yeah. They're trickling in more and more in every kind of aspect. And
it's the equipment's not bad.
No.
Like it's not that bad.
It has to be good for people to use it and sponsored athletes.
Yeah.
They have to be like, well, it's good enough to me. Like you can get a paycheck, good. And I'm sure that would sway a fair few people.
Yeah.
But it also has to be good enough to perform.
And I've always been under the impression, and I understand that, everybody talks about saving a watt. Everyone wants it like anything for a 1 watt. But when you're in short course triathlon, it's not as important as long course, is it? Because when you're riding in a pack, just sit in the pack, save your legs.
Yeah, it's not going to change how aero your frame is. Yeah. Because you can have 10 blokes in front of you blocking the wind. It's not going to matter. You can freewheel.
Yeah.
As long as you have... I do hate the fact that a lot of people go, oh, you could ride like a steel bike.
You couldn't.
You couldn't.
Like...
it still has to be a very good bike.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the Pinarello bloody Louis Vuitton spec.
Yeah. Like, these when you've got a Henry Graff just driving that front pack. If you've got a Georgia Taylor Brown in the women's, you're right. You can't just have a steel bike and go out there on a fixie and be able to keep up. Unfortunately, they are the best athletes in the world.
Yeah, exactly. On the best equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, those quick pros, I mean, everything's made in China these days, Taiwan. I think they're much for muchness. Like the carbon's not going to be any different. Like if your frame's going to crack, your Trek's going to crack as much as a quick pro is going to crack.
And especially when we're starting to see how expensive some of these big name
like
what are the S-Works,
20 plus thousand?
You're in the 20K now. Like that is just absurd.
That is ridiculous. Like I was actually looking at a new bike at the start of this year and it was like the Trek Madone. I ride a Trek Madone currently and I reckon I bought it 2-3 years ago for about 12. They're now the exact same spec for about 15.
That's disc brake,
15,
isn't it?
16. Yeah. Disc brake, like still, it's just an Ultegra as well. It's not the top. Yeah, 15,000 now.
Nuts.
It's like
even that
can't even compare.
Yeah,
like I would rather go to a quick pro
Yeah.
before then spending
That.
like 15,000 on another trek.
Again, unless you're like one of the best guys in the world, or I don't know, you come from a bit of money, but it's so hard to afford this sport as
to
is.
justify.
So like forking out that kind of money is just absurd.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and we've had this discussion. You're probably better off going, saving your $10,000 on your Quick Pro and going to Europe and racing.
Yeah.
You're going to get better doing that than riding a Quick Pro versus a Trek or a S-Works.
Yeah.
Anyway, if they want to give us a Trek or an S-Works, we would love that.
Look, we'll take anything, really. Send us a
Quick Pro.
bike. Send us a bike.
Send us a Quick Pro. Yeah. It's a cool little, I guess.
It's
It'll
interesting
be
to
interesting
see
to see where it goes.
Yeah, where the bike brands go. We're definitely going to start seeing these China bikes heading in more and more, but I'll take a China bike.
Yeah, I'll take one as well.
My
address is. Okay.
Heading into a bit of a recap. Again, this is going to be a week late, so we are recapping Tizzy. But yes, you won't be hearing this until a week later. So forgive us, but that's just how it is. Tizzy, what'd you think? First off, sorry to butt in, I know I just asked you, but I smoked the predictions. I killed it.
Okay, well done, Lockie.
I just want to
I'll give you flowers.
Give me my flowers here.
Good job.
I got 3 people in the right position, and then I picked Tom Lerno to come third, and he got second. 4 out of the 6. Anybody who says that I can't predict,
If you don't know ball,
I know ball.
that's good.
Anybody that doesn't know,
Lockie knows ball.
go fuck yourself. Sorry, too far.
Oh, Jesus, bro.
way
You're
too
in one
far.
of those moods, aren't you?
Yeah, I know.
Jesus. Anyway, Tizzy,
Aggressive.
to be expected. The Hungarians are, I don't know what happens. There's something in the water there at Tizzy for the Hungarians. They just get a little extra boost. I don't think anyone should go back to Tizzy as a male athlete.
If you're a male athlete, just don't even bother.
Yeah, Csongor Lehmann.
He's too good. He's not. I actually
6 in a row. I don't know if there's any other person who's won 6 in a row. He makes it look like a bloody Milo Weet-Bix race.
honestly go send Matty Hauser there, and Csongor will find a way to win it.
Yeah.
Make it a run race and send Alex Yee there. Csongor will win it.
Yeah.
You can't beat him. There is just something there where Csongor turns into Superman soon as Tizzy comes. So 6 in a row. I definitely think we're going to start seeing.
Will he
7,
go back
8.
next year? Will he go for the 10?
Yeah.
Have we ever seen anyone win something 10 times in a row?
I mean, maybe not on the Worlds.
Only like Noosa.
Yeah, Noosa Triathlon. I think Craig Walton and
No, it was Ash.
did Walton not get 10?
Nah, I don't think so. I think
Maybe
he did
Ash broke
6.
it at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ash was the only one. Well, there you are. That's 10, I guess.
Other than that, but
of the Noosa race.
I mean, mate, like Csongor's a Tizzy local. He grew up there. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be his race for the foreseeable future until he gets bored.
Yeah,
really.
until he goes, "Ooh, how cool would a Tizzy be as a World Series with a sprint one day at like heats and finals?"
Is it already kind of like I look at Tizzy and go, it's the World Cup equivalent of Hamburg.
Yeah, it's the iconic.
Yeah. It's an iconic setup. It's an iconic place. The crowd love Tizzy. They really get around it. Epic atmosphere. But, I mean, Hamburg used to be the relay, like for a brief period. Hamburg was the heats and finals. So it's kind of similar to that. I don't think it'll ever be a World Series, though.
Nah,
it's not a big enough place,
No, it
unfortunately.
doesn't have the venue capacity for it.
The infrastructure's just not there because it is tiny.
You do watch it and you go, it does look like a bit of a Milo triathlon setup.
Well, where the bike course is literally basically the whole city.
Whole city.
Yeah.
And then the town, and then the run is just like around the block.
Yeah.
So block run, swim the smallest little pond that
the little
you have.
swamp. Literally 3 laps to make up the 750 is just crazy.
But it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, it's iconic.
Yeah.
It's iconic. Like you said, Csongor Lehmann took the win. You're going to keep going?
I mean, there was no real doubt, was there?
I mean, Tom Lerno, I didn't think he was ever going to outrun Csongor, but I mean, he's had some massive races at the end of last year. So Tom Lerno is a freak swimmer, really good swimmer, really strong on the bike, and just another powerful Frenchie that is coming up. His running is
They just
come
have
along in leaps
hordes.
and bounds. There's just so many. Like there's so many French athletes coming up. who could potentially be good in the coming years. So he held on for second, and then you had Spain. I'm going to be honest, didn't know this person until third, but what a breakout. Paleo Gonzalez rounding out the podium.
Yeah.
All pretty close.
Yeah.
I mean, again, to be expected.
Yeah, exactly. Like it gives that super sprint dynamic over a sprint distance.
Yeah.
And we said that in the preview. But yeah. And then in the women's, Fanni Szalai. She's young. I think she's only about 17.
I think she's still a junior.
Yeah, still a junior winning a World Cup.
And I feel like we've been talking about her for years
ages. Now. I think she debuted on
Super League
at 15.
Yeah, yeah. So
that's ridiculous.
We've been speaking about her for like nearly 4 years now. Yeah. She's still a junior.
It's on the Hungarians as a whole. Like we see the French, we go, oh, there's hordes of French men and women that are just coming out of the woodwork, left, right, and centre. And yes, they have the French GP. And then we have the Brits. They have, every second Brit's a great Brit as well.
Yeah.
And they have their British Super Series, which is a massive junior feeding pool. So you see those two great triathlon nations. And then you also have the Germans with the Bundesliga. They have massive, internal national races. The Hungarians... They do have such a strong contingent for such a small country. But then I don't know.
It is so easy for them to be able to go to the Bundesliga, to be able to go to the. So you probably have like a Csongor or even a Fanni. Like they are
exposed to that racing.
Yeah. Fanni, like they can easily go and race.
Yeah.
Elsewhere, like even within Europe, like I remember watching. João Batista, Portuguese athlete. He was racing in Quiberon last year as like a second last year junior, racing in the under 23s category. So like he's racing in a French Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Even though he's not French, he's still racing in a French Grand Prix.
It.
So like it's so easily accessible for them to be able to go to a Bundesliga, go to a French Grand Prix. I mean, no one's really going to the UK to race in a British series. There's not, I don't know, it's not as big, not really worth it. But again, there's still hundreds of British athletes there. But yeah, I think, Europe just are looking unstoppable. Yeah, I think Australia's getting bigger and better. I think the Kiwis are coming up as well. Like it's obviously not just Europe. But
other Americans slowly lacking behind.
I was actually about to say,
I think they are. And we talked about this before. And maybe we've completely digressed again though. Yeah, okay, we'll go into it later.
Yeah, finish
off the women's, give them their flowers, and then we can go on to it.
Yeah, Fanni Szalai, like we said, just another Hungarian, took the crown there. Taylor Knibb.
Yeah, a big comeback, I think.
Yeah, Knibb back racing a World Cup.
It showed her bike dominance here. Like it showed realistically in this women's race, the swim bike breakaway. And I think having a Taylor Knibb in there really helps. Like she is probably the best female cyclist.
Yeah, I mean, with like you got a Fulliger and you got a Georgia Taylor Brown. When Taylor Knibb is riding in the time trial at the Olympic Games for America.
Yeah, and I think she just won the American time trial champs.
Yeah, yeah.
So
like to be expected. And with Tara Szynski rounding out the podium in third, claiming her first ever World Cup podium. So it was a massive, massive result from Tara. Just a phenomenal swim biker as well. So for Tara and Fanni to probably be, I can't exactly remember the order of who came out of the water, but those two to have, I would say, push that swim. Yep. And then you add the bike power of Taylor Knibb. Yep. That I know they were a three-person breakaway.
Very strong riders.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We've seen Tara breakaway in domestic races over here in Australia, just swim bike right away from everyone. Yeah. So we saw her do it at the Oceania Champs in Devonport this year. So I think that was to be expected. We didn't pick her, but I'm not surprised.
I mean, first breakout. I'm sure we'll pick her more and more now.
Yeah, we definitely
Especially, I feel as if Tara just raced her WTCS debut last weekend.
And from reports that I'd heard, obviously through the grapevine, I think what a lot of people experience for the first time when they do go and race these World Series races is how aggressive the bike riding is. That's the first thing I hear all the time. The swimming and running is kind of maybe a little bit quicker than what it would be at a World Cup. And obviously it is at a Conti Cup level. It's much faster, but there's just no let up on the bike. Like we see a lot of, you look at like a Chengdu, you look at, I'm thinking Wells on the weekend, maybe Tizzy not as much, but a lot of those races do tend to come together.
Yeah.
And basically because people are looking around, where if a bike pack comes together in a World Series, I think it's purely just because the chase pack are working better. But it's not trying to say that the front pack let up at all. Like they are just all around such strong cyclists at the World Series level. And I'm pretty sure Tara,
she'll excel in those races that have a really strong swim ride.
It's just experience. Almost now she will know what to expect when because I'm sure she took the experience from Quiberon the week before, took that into Tizzy and went, okay, I've got 2 girls here that are going to be motoring. Yeah. I know what to expect. It's not going to be a shock on the system when you go, oh my God, these girls are pushing XYZ watts.
Yeah.
She knows what to expect now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah, she's definitely going to be one to watch when it comes to those sort of swim bike breakaways, because I think Tara is almost going to not replace, because I know Emma Jeffcoat is planning to be back.
But a very similar style of racing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't mean to be like disrespectful to Emma at all. I think her running pedigree is potentially even better.
Yeah.
So it'll be exciting to see what Tara Szynski can do. As a very biased Australian.
That's good.
And just as we were kind of saying, are the Americans dying?
Yep.
Taylor Knibb did get second, so
she did get second. Yes.
However, I think overall, I think I know where you're coming from. Overall, since previous years,
I think that the American
dominance
is slowly fading away,
which is surprising, because like you do look at the podium project and like you kind of see like the backing that these Americans have. Like we don't have the Katie Severes, the Summer Rappaport, the Kirsten Casper. Taylor Spivey's still in it, Taylor Knibb, but like think of all of those names that we had before.
Yeah,
Gwen Jorgensen, probably one of the best stars of the sport. Like we haven't had people come up and replace those guys. Where usually countries who are so successful have young predecessors that come up and take their place.
They haven't really hit their straps like you would expect they have or will going into a home games.
And we spoke about that before.
Yep.
Coming into the Olympics, nearly every home crowd
needs a champion to root for in America.
Yeah.
Especially America.
Well, you look at Paris.
Yep.
The streets were lined. They were packed because you had Leo Berger, Dorian Koenigs, and Cassandra Lombardi. You had a massive French contingent.
Yeah.
You had 3 men, 3 women who honestly all 3 of them could have been on the podium.
Yeah.
Like great athletes. Tokyo, obviously a bit of a miss, but you go back to London, 2012.
Brownlees.
Both Brownlees. Streets were lined.
Who else was there for the women? Was it GTB?
Oh, no, goodness gracious. I'm gonna absolutely have a mind blank here, and this is gonna be horrible.
Helen
Jenkins
Jenkins
on the podium. So like you always have the home nation
always has someone to back.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Because let's be real, we're obviously Australia is the home nation in Brisbane 32. How much emphasis is Brisbane 32 for us right now?
It's
all we talk about.
Probably bigger than LA.
It's way bigger than LA.
Like LA is kind of like a stepping stone to 32.
But LA right now
32 is the thing.
Obviously, LA is still big. We want to perform, but we want to. It's almost like we want to perform.
It's setting up
to be able to set up for Brisbane. So, like as a home nation, as a coming Olympic home nation, and athletes in the sport, we already know how important the one in 6 or 7 years is.
Yeah.
Like that's the big one for us. So I can only imagine how much investment America has made into all, and you see it with the podium project, but we just haven't. I don't know. We just haven't seen those American athletes step up yet.
Yeah, hit it on the start line.
And there's still some very good athletes. You've got a Seth Ryder. You've got John Reed. We have Reese Vanison. Like you've got some
the
big
podium
athletes.
project kids.
But yeah, I don't know. Just haven't really
they haven't hit it like I think they should be hitting it right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be detriment coming into LA as a whole of an atmosphere, because we're going to get into probably the best atmosphere in the sport,
In LA?
which is Hamburg.
Oh, yeah.
But the atmosphere, I think, in LA won't match something of the Olympics in Paris or London.
Okay, this could be a little bit controversial.
Yep.
The US are obviously lucky that not lucky, but the US, as the home nation, they get a team automatically.
Yep.
If they didn't have that automatic selection, do you think, and again, very tough as they are the silver medalists coming out of Paris, but with the athletes right now, do you think that they would struggle to be in that top 8?
I think they would always make a top 8 in the relay.
Yeah.
So I think individually it might be a bit harder. So I think they would only get it's hard to say because I would say the American women are better than the American men.
Well, I mean, you've got a Taylor Knibb and Taylor Spivey.
Yeah. So they're always going to be top 30 in the world.
Yeah. We obviously see Morgan Pearson looks like he's going to be coming back in a
come
short
back.
course, but
You have a John Reed who's very good.
Yeah,
So
but he has his weaknesses.
He's going to be, but I think he would scrape through in the top 30 to qualify.
Yeah.
And then Seth Ryder would be somewhere on the cusp.
That's qualifying for the individual, but as a team relay.
As a team relay, don't know if they're as good as what they were last year.
So tough because these are the
ago.
guys that got second at the Olympics last year for the team. Taylor Spivey, Taylor Knibb, how much can they really do now? They've had their bit of go and long course. Morgan Pearson, he's the same. Seth Ryder.
Yeah.
Seth Ryder is an absolute weapon when it comes to short course mixed team relay, so he's the guy. But I don't know. I don't know if the teams I don't know if the American
Morgan
team
Pearson will come back. What he was.
I don't think the American team is the same that it used to be anymore.
Nah. Anyway, I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Moving on to Hamburg.
We might get a lot of hate for that because I know the Americans they're a righteous bunch.
Yeah, they get a bit salty when we have a dig at them.
Yeah, they do.
They take it to heart.
Meow. Pro Tri News are going to be coming at us.
Yeah, I know. They'll be like, what the hell, bro?
What the hell, bro? Why is dogs was like that? No, we actually really like Pro Tri News. They're good guys.
They just care about long course.
Whoa. Don't hate us. Don't hate us, dude. But yeah, you're right. Hamburg. That's a big one.
WTCS Hamburg.
Probably, and I feel like we say this, a lot, but the Hamburg is probably, I'm going to say it, my favorite World Series on the calendar.
I think it would be mine as well.
It's the home of Daniel Unger. I don't know why I got the American accent. I'm stuck with the American one.
Yeah.
It's Daniel Unger territory.
Yeah.
Next year will be the 20-year anniversary of Daniel Unger becoming world champion.
That'll be a big one for him.
I think every German and Aussie, now that we've adopted Daniel Unger as an Aussie, every German and Aussie needs to be at Hamburg next year for world champs and the 20-year anniversary of Daniel Unger becoming world champion.
It doesn't even matter who becomes the world champion that year. It's the 20th anniversary
it's the
of Daniel Unger.
I feel bad for the woman who won in 2007. Not 100% sure. I have to fact check that. But if it wasn't a German, we don't care. It wasn't Daniel Unger, so I don't care.
It wasn't Daniel Unger.
But yeah, that's going to be the Daniel Unger 20-year anniversary party next year. But focusing on this year.
Daniel Unger's 19th anniversary.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, iconic. An iconic race on the circuit, just the backdrop, everything for even the little things. Swimming under that Hamburg bridge. Scary, looks terrifying, but
yeah, it looks menacing.
Awesome. Mixed team relay world champs. I think that's the big thing for this weekend.
That's the icing on the cake. I think.
You have a world championship. A country will become a world champion.
World champions
after this weekend. So, and it's always pretty chaotic. Like they're riding over cobbles, tight streets, swim bike breakaways tend to happen.
Yeah.
I feel like if you win Hamburg, it's a big thing.
Yeah, it's an iconic one.
Win Hamburg.
It's probably like the three. The two. It's like Yokohama now and Hamburg.
Yeah,
they're like the two real iconic ones that we have.
Set in stone. I mean, Abu Dhabi's obviously been around for a while, but it just doesn't have that.
Doesn't have the charm like that old European town.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about it.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of big dogs back racing.
Yes. And
I mean,
I think that's also an allude to Hamburg. Like, people aren't going to miss out on Hamburg. People
Yep.
don't want to miss out on Hamburg. I think the athletes love racing there.
Yep.
I've heard that it's probably like the best place to have an event, like
Yep.
the atmosphere, the crowds. Like you hear the stories of Hamburg.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
She's iconic.
Predictions of how we think Hamburg will go through an individual scope. We'll start with the men.
Looking at the men, looks like, and again, I know last year it was very wet. It was a bit torrential, not the nicest conditions. We did see a breakaway.
Yeah.
Looking at who's there, I just think it's gonna be another breakaway. Again, the only thing with these breakaways now that do make me nervous, these swim bike breakaways, is we have so many good swimmers.
Yeah.
That are those really, like, if you have 20 really good swimmers and you want a 8 to 10 person breakaway for like that really significant bike power breakaway,
Yep.
Those sort of 5 to 10 extras coming off the back, they're gap fillers for those chase pack guys.
Yeah.
So like if you've got gap fillers there, you've got an Alex Yee, Ollie Conway, who are very good at getting on there. Like they're very tactical. They're good on the bike. They're technical. They're small. Hayden Wilde is another example of that. Like they can go, the gap fillers there are perfect for them.
Yeah. To
That's
latch
their
on and then move up.
semi attachment to the front pack. So they're able to use that, work their way around the corners, work their way through the pack, and then all of a sudden,
You have a 50
instead of
pack.
an 8 to 10 person breakaway. But I just don't see a 50-man pack happening in the streets of Hamburg. Like
No.
cobbles,
Too
tight,
technical. Yep.
corners. Like it's just powerful, really powerful. And that's where you see guys like Graf, Hauser, Crociani last year was great as well. They're going to excel. Lots of 1200 watt spikes out of corners. Like very powerful course.
My thinking as well now off the back of Quiberon is the front pack of athletes isn't set in stone. We were talking early in this year about like Graffi's always going to be there. A Hidalgo's going to be there most of the time.
Kleindel's going to be chasing.
Yeah. Like a Hauser will, like, obviously I think Hauser's always going to be there. But like those few guys missed out last weekend or Quiberon on that front pack.
Yeah.
So those 20 swimmers are all very good. Any 10 of them can get away.
Yep.
I think now. And like hopefully we don't see any moto interruption again.
Yeah. I mean, we already spoke about that, but that's just getting annoying. That's getting very silly.
But yeah,
And because then you got athletes complaining about it as well, and you never want like athletes to be complaining about something that's outside of their control, and it's not. And like realistically, you're in the front pack, and there's a motorbike there. As annoying as it is, no athlete is really going to go get out of my way.
No way.
Why am I drafting off you? Get out of my way. I don't want to be drafting off you.
Drafting off you.
Yeah, you're gonna use it. Like we're athletes, we're
100%.
competitors. At the end of the day, if it's there, it's there. You just do it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you think it's gonna be a breakaway? You expecting a breakaway?
Yeah, I think off my picks, I've picked a breakaway.
I'm not going to be as aggressive with it anymore because, as non-Stanford likes to remind me, last time I was very, very aggressive.
You still owe a coffee.
I owe her a coffee. I owe Aaron a coffee. I owe a lot of people coffees because of my predictions in the past. So I'm not going to go back to that.
We haven't had a good run on how we think races going to go.
It's going to be a breakaway with an asterisk.
So it might come together.
Bit of a side eye. Breakaway with a side eye.
Okay, give us your picks then for Hamburg.
And I'm a little bit upset with you because when we do these picks, sometimes, because we can't both just go, we'd both love to be able to go, Matty Hauser, we're both going to pick Hauser. It gets a little bit boring. We can't both pick Hauser.
And usually I'm the rogue one.
No, you always pick Hauser, and then I go, I'm not going to pick Hauser because you've picked it, and then we're just going to look like the biased Aussies, and then no one's going to want to listen to our picks anymore. So I go elsewhere, and I pick like an Alex Yee or a Hidalgo, and then every Aussie has my face on a wanted poster because I haven't picked him. It's like, I wanted to, but I have to, for the sake of the podcast, go elsewhere.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah, so in saying that, I'm picking Matty Hauser to take the win because I'm sick of taking the high road and then Lleyton just keeps... He refuses to take the high road, so I'm going to pick Matty Hauser.
Yep.
I just think this course has Hauser's name written all over it. He's going for three. Hauser going for three. 3 from 3. I've got the big bad German, Henry Graf.
Yep.
After last week, missing the front pack and then having the third fastest run of the day with his biking pedigree, I just think Henry Graf. And Hidalgo, after having the fastest run last week, he's going to back up and he's going to do some things this week.
Okay. Well, I've gone Hauser as well because
Boring.
I actually picked him first, and my justification was 3 in a row. Then I have Dorian Connix off the back of his win.
I was actually going to
feel as if he's confident.
I was going to do that too until I found out you picked him. I had to go elsewhere.
Dorian Connix, you know, he's vintage.
He's
thing, aging like fine wine.
No, but that's the thing. You know, with an older body, take a bit more time to recover.
Yeah. Will he back up? It's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, true. It actually will be 3 weeks.
So
we're previewing this a week early.
He should be right.
Yeah.
And then I'll have Graf. We have to have a German on the podium in Germany. I think Graf, the crowd will just hype him up, and he had a very quick run in Quiberon. Second or third fast?
It was third. We actually, because Quintero was second.
Oh, okay.
We spoke about this. Athletes from the home nation just always step up. When you're racing at home, you step up. We saw it in France last week. Again, we spoke about like athletes stepping up at the Olympics, like the Frenchies stepped up at the Olympics. Brownlee stepping up in London. I mean, there's so many different examples of athletes. Just Matty Hauser stepping up in Wollongong, just so dominant there. Rochelle, like there's so many scenarios where athletes step up in their home country. So I think when it is a home, I mean, you haven't done it for the women, but when it is a home crowd advantage or a home race advantage, I think they just step up. Someone has to.
Yeah. Okay.
On to your women's.
What? Actually, notably, Hayden's back.
Hayden is back. Will he stay healthy?
I do want to see him race.
I would be so upset if he doesn't race.
I'm actually so curious to see where he's at. What is like
the dynamic shift when he's there?
Like what's going to happen? Alex isn't racing. Alex has been very quiet. I think they are actually racing Diamond League the same weekend.
Yes, him and Cassandra. That's why Cassandra would.
That's
be there
why
as well.
Cassandra isn't racing.
I mean, pretty selfishly going to Monaco. Really? Why would you want to go there
instead of Hamburg?
I get
Not
it.
committed.
I get it. Monaco.
So I want to see what Hayden can do. There's an asterisk there. We haven't seen him race in a little while. Like the T100, last time he was sick off the back of where were we? Alguero. He was sick as well, so he wasn't 100% in his T100 at San Francisco. So it'll be interesting to see what he's like in the short course.
What hurts me is
over a sprint distance.
I just don't know if this course is going to suit him though. I just think he's going to probably come out a little bit behind.
I just want to see where he swims at more than anything. We know he can ride
and run,
and then also what his critical speed on the run is. I don't think he's ever going to lose much. I think he's such a punchy athlete.
You think so?
But it's hard to see. Like we've seen Alex, and he hasn't come back quite as good as what he has. The Norwegians didn't come back quite as good.
I just think Gwen Jorgensen again. I know there was a longer period of time, but I don't know.
I do think, however, the women who go to longer course come back better, or slightly, or just as good as what they left.
Yeah. Georgia Taylor Brown has jumped back in like bread
house
and
on
butter.
fire. Yeah,
winning everything.
Exactly.
Not winning, but
and Taylor Knibb, like she's come back very well last weekend in Tiszaujvaros.
We'll see.
It'll be interesting. So
We'll
I'm actually more excited to see what Hayden does, to be honest.
I want to see what Hayden does and see if Hauser can go the 3 and 3.
Yep, sounds good. Okay, in the women's, notably, we said that there was no Cassandra. She's been selfish and taken herself to run Diamond League.
Yep.
But there is still a very good contingent of women. Like we have.
You're really jumping on the bandwagon of this girl, aren't you? Though.
I was just going to go through the start list.
Sorry, you go. You do.
Leonie Perriel.
Yep.
She won here last year.
Yep.
So that's a big mover and shaker. We have a very good German contingent.
Yeah.
And we just know that they're going to do something. Like, there's how many Germans are there? 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 Germans on the start list.
And some very big names in those 7. I
think they'll get to the front. I think they'll control the front of the race.
Wow, that's actually very great. You got Lisa Tersch. We've got
Laura Lindemann Nina
well.
Franca Rust.
Tanja Newbert as well. She also got in the top 3 at 70.3 Worlds last year. I think she was 3rd.
Yeah, so very good riders. I think they'll try and control the race from the front.
They'll have some tactics.
But then you also have the Germans and the English, the old rivals.
Yeah.
Jess Fulligar, Beth Potter, Sean Ransley, Liv Matthias.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a bit of a battle between the nations here, to be honest.
It's an exciting lineup.
It is an exciting
both
lineup.
men and women.
Yep.
Give me your picks. Who you got?
Okay, picks. I've gone Tilda Manson.
I think you've gone Tilda Manson every race since Yokohama.
Well, since probably last year.
Oh, we get it. All in triathlon, they jumped on your bandwagon.
They did.
You're still filthy about that.
I am. Episode 1, I claimed Tilda Manson as
maybe episode 2.
the breakout.
Yeah. Claimed her as a breakout a year ago.
So no, I think her run is just phenomenal. And yes, there's Beth Potter there, but I don't think I think she's beatable. Beth Potter is now very much beatable, especially by Tilda Manson.
Huge take.
Well, she got beat the other day by Tilda.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's going to be beat every single race, but I think that...
That's a road call, bro. She got like one bad race. Well, not even a bad race. She had one bad race and she got...
She didn't even have a bad race.
It was on the podium. Yeah. I can't even say a bad race.
Got beat.
She had a bad transition and ended up 13 seconds down and then lost the race by 1 second.
No, yeah.
Or maybe more, but...
Yeah, but I think Tilda Manson has got it over 5K.
Okay.
Then I'll have Beth Potter. I think now we're going to see in the women's, it's going to be a Tilda Manson, Cassandra Bowe-Grant, Beth Potter show.
Oh, mate. Look, Tilda Manson's great, but I don't think she's in Beth Potter and Cassandra Bowe-Grant territory.
Look at her running this year.
But okay.
You can't argue that. She's in some flying form.
You've just left out Leher, you've just left out Periol, you've just left out Tersh, the reigning world champion.
Tilda's
You've just skipped like 3 categories here. Oh, she's a great athlete and a great runner, but I don't think you can be putting her in Beth Potter and Cassandra Bowe-Grant.
She's running with them and beating them.
Okay, well, we'll see.
We'll see this weekend or next weekend. Tilda Manson, Beth Potter, and then I haven't gone to German here, which is a bit contradictory to what I've said. Jolien Veralem.
The T-Rex claw.
Yeah, the Belgian.
I've not made that up, by the way. That is stolen. But when I saw that post that World Triathlon did, and I saw all the posters in Quiberon, man, she runs like a T-Rex.
Yeah, she does. She does have little T-Rexy arms.
I don't know what biomechanic advantage she's getting from that. If she's scooping the wind back, it's almost like scooping the water, scooping the air back. I don't know if that's how it works, but it's working for her.
Yeah, good on her. She
Killing
had the 3rd fastest run last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've gone a little bit different to you. I've gone Beth Potter in first. I don't think she's missing this one. Then I've got Leonie Periol. Last year's winner. Think she's going to be in second. And then I've had to do what I think has to be done. Lisa Tersh in third.
Picking a German.
You just got to put a German there. It was also tough because I could actually see like a Nina Im winning or a Laura Lindemann as well over the short distance. Like both very phenomenal just triathletes, but runners.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go Lisa Tersh.
Okay.
The big money making race though.
Yep. For the first Olympic spots.
Yep.
So we know America have a mixed relay. Who is going to be the first mixed relay to qualify for the Olympics?
Yep.
So a big race. People want to get that monkey off their back.
Yeah.
2 male, 2 female. Then we can focus on the 3rd person in the top 30.
Yep.
So pretty simple then next year.
Yeah.
So yeah, the mixed relay. It's going to be interesting.
Obviously, Australia coming in as the
reigning world champs.
Reigning world champs.
We don't have the same team as what we had last year.
We're just missing the 2 women.
The 2 women. So we had Emma Jeffcoat, who is still injured.
Yep.
And
here we go.
Sophie Lynn retired.
Sophie Lynn's retired. However, 2 women who, and we're not 100% sure who will be racing. Obviously, teams will be picked later. But you had Aspen Anderson and Rochelle Hill, who are obviously phenomenal athletes, and they killed it in Quiberon. So
could they came 4th there?
Yeah, could they be our 2 women? And I don't think Australia is close at all to settling on 2 women.
No.
Obviously, Matty Hauser, he'll be our anchor leg probably until he decides to start not winning everything, to not win everything. But yeah, our 2 women are definitely up in the air still. I think they're probably going to be our 2 at the moment. I know you got Sophie Malawicki, who's been doing really well individually.
A case for Tara.
There's a big case for Tyra Szynski after the weekend. You've got Charlotte Derbyshire there as well. We have a lot of athletes coming up. So
another notable mention I want to actually throw in, who's had a great comeback to injury, is Matilda Offord.
Oh yeah, which second in Wells.
Yeah. Sorry, this is a bit of like a completely side track, but it came to my mind.
Which we never do that.
Never sidetrack. Yeah, she's had a phenomenal comeback to racing.
Yeah,
after 3 years, 2 podiums. I think 2 seconds, or a second and a third. I don't know. Yeah, 2 seconds actually.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So
that's cracker.
Obviously, been out injured. No, it was third in Osaka. Okay. Yeah, she's raced 2 She's done a couple of local races, obviously, in like the Triathlon New South Wales. But yeah, coming back on the World Triathlon Circuit, Osaka, Wells over in Europe, and podium twice.
Kudos there. That's very big coming off. Like, she had a pretty long road to recovery, like a fair few surgeries. Yeah.
Couple years.
So very impressive. Shout out Tilly. Just wanted to mention that.
Cool. Do we think Australia is going to go back-to-back world champions?
I mean, anything can happen. I don't want to sound like this guy who isn't back in Australia.
Mate, anything can happen when you've got Hauser ankle leg.
Yeah.
All you need, what did he have last year? 18 seconds?
Yeah, he did. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going
Give me Australia. Give me Australia.
Yeah, you're taking Australia.
I'm going. The back-to-back world champs.
I hate doing this and not picking your own country. I might look stupid like next week. But I think Germany can do it at home.
Who is anchoring them to beat Hauser?
I think they've got Hellwig and a Graf.
Hellwig is a big player. He's a big key player that they were missing last year.
Hellwig, Graf. You've got Tersch back and
Laura Lindemann.
That
is a very good team.
That's the Olympic champions right there.
I mean, they are Olympic champions.
So...
Oh no! I don't see, and the only way that I see Australia getting beaten is if Hauser is, for whatever reason, tagged too far back, and he isn't able to bridge. Say, you've got Conway jumping in with Graf, jumping in with Crociani, jumping in with Seth Ryder.
Yeah,
great swimmers. I'm just trying to think of like swimmers that Hauser might not be able to swim up to. Like, Hauser has got it down packed. He is so explosive and so fast in that water that he'll catch 10 seconds on some of the best swimmers in the world. Jump on the bike, give him a lap to recover, and he's good to go again.
Yeah.
No one's beating him in the last 400 meters. I'm going to say even a K. If you get to a K, Hauser will just sit on 400 to go.
1600.
Exactly. So how realistic? How are you dropping him? Like, if Hauser's in the front group on the bike,
I think Australia wins.
You're all looking at second place.
Yeah.
If Hauser's in the front pack of the bike, you're all looking at second. You have to have Matty Hauser. Actually, I'm probably going to get in trouble if I keep talking like that. I was trying to be like, why are you telling everyone how to beat it? But if Hauser's not in that front pack, then sure, you're in for a sniff.
Yeah.
But he's too good, man. He's way too good.
Yeah.
And you've got Luke Willian, who's currently, fifth? In the World Series right now.
Yeah.
He's in second. And like we just said, Aspen and Rochelle, very good up-and-coming athletes.
Yeah, and they held their own.
In Quiberon.
It'll be interesting.
Great Britain, France, and Germany are a problem.
Yeah.
They've always got talent.
That's probably the other three that, I think within the 4 nations that you just listed, it could go to anyone.
Even Italy are a problem. You got Portugal. Yeah. When you got Portugal, you got Batista and Vasco. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very confident. Anyway. I was very confident, but I still just think when you've got such a key player in Hauser, I don't think
it would be electric if Australia won. It would be bouncing up and down.
It could be very different with a Hayden Wilde because I'm pretty sure the Kiwis were tagged in like a top 3 position, and Saxon Morgan just didn't really seem to have a great day in that anchor leg in Quiberon. If you have a Hayden Wilde there instead of a Saxon Morgan, obviously he's super tactical. And over 300 meters, I don't see Hayden losing that much time in the swim. So if you were to say tag a Hayden Wilde in a podium position, that's danger. That's danger territory there because you then have to swim around Hayden Wilde, and he is so tactical. He will
Yeah, he'll swim over you probably.
He will just suck the life out of your hip. He'll sit right on your hip. He'll make it so hard for you to get around him, and he will just drag you back to his swimming ability. And then he'll just ride and run away from you. It's going to be great. I'm picking Australia.
Give us your pick.
I'm going to go
Are
Australia.
we just going number one?
Let's go top three. I'm going to go Australia, and then I'm going to go France and Germany.
Okay. I've gone Germany. Then I think I'm going Australia and Great Britain.
That pick just makes no sense to me. How is...
I just did.
That makes no sense to me. If Australia's coming second, that means Hauser would be in the front pack. Or do you think he's running from...
He might run from the back.
That makes no sense to me. You're an idiot.
I just went for it. I was going to pick Australia third, but I couldn't.
I couldn't justify that either. I could justify that, actually. I could justify that.
Okay. It's kind of a wrap.
USA, that's going to be a pretty big one to see where they are. I mean, after we've absolutely slaughtered them. We've just absolutely rinsed them before saying that there's no one there for them anymore. If they come out and podium, then God, we're going to look like idiots. We are going to look like absolute idiots.
Yeah, we'll eat our words, but that's okay.
Yeah,
we're just podcast hosts with an opinion.
Exactly. Alrighty, guys, that's enough rambling for today. Thank you very much for listening to our recaps, our previews, our other shit chat in between. We had nothing to talk about, and then we've just spoken for nearly an hour. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, just a lot of shit chat, but that's what we're here for. Yep. We love it. Hopefully, you guys love it. And again, couldn't keep the lights on. We couldn't keep the podcast running without official beer. It is Gold Coast Marathon weekend, so probably going to be celebrating
with a couple of official beers. Not as an athlete this time, as a coach. So,
again, well done to anybody who's raced this last week. Good luck to anybody who's racing in Hamburg. Again, that'll actually be this weekend.
Yep.
I think we keep talking like it's next weekend. From when this is released, it's actually probably tomorrow.
Yeah, it will be.
Actually, yes, it is.
Very good.
Good luck tomorrow, everyone.
Thanks.
Once again, that is all. Thank you for listening, and we will be back next week.
Cool.
Good ciao. Skitty butt, bang.